All right, and we got another one where it doesn't even if it's the Dodgers, it just doesn't feel right, does it? I certainly don't have the a better pitcher here with Bobby Miller over Zach Gallen. Now, Bobby Miller has been kind of maybe one of the underrated pitchers of the dot. Right, he doesn't have the big name. He's just been good. He's just been good numbers this year. And Zach Gallen, we know, he is the ace of the Diamondbacks. And Miller, uh, we didn't even know who was going to, you know, who was going to pitch this game, and it is Miller even going to? Maybe he'll get an opener. I don't know, but here's Bobby Miller. He deserves it. I mean, he's been fine. There's no reason why he can't be a frontline starter in the playoffs, given his season. Now we didn't know that Bobby Miller was going to be as good as he was, right? And that's just part of the Dodger development. That's why all these pitchers come up and are fine pitchers. Miller has a 2.12 ERA in his last three starts. And, like I said, the Dodgers, they were in a situation where they didn't need it. They didn't need those wins really as late. They were locked in for quite a while, pretty much. He has a 1-0 record with a 3 ERA in two starts against Arizona. The Dodgers are 15-7 with Bobby Miller as a starter this season. The Diamondbacks are 20-15 with Zach Gallen. Is that right? Yeah, okay. That had to be. I don't know if there was did Gallen make the most starts of any major league? I saw 35 and I was like, man, I don't think anybody even had 34. 30, yeah, I guess there were some 34, but 35 starts. So Gallen, durability here, no doubt. Gallen just 8-11. The Diamondbacks on the road with Gallen, despite that record. He's got a 1-4 record with a 3.48 ERA in 11 starts against the Dodgers in his career. The Diamondbacks, we know they're looking great with this 3-0 record. Gallen allowed 2 runs in 6-inning pitch in this playoff start. That was his first. Arizona, 22 runs in the 3 games so far, so they are clicking offensively for the Dodgers. Of course, they had time off, so they got to rest a little bit. Good thing they had 5 relievers pitch on Saturday, 8 2/3 innings, basically the whole game, because of what we said about Kershaw. And let's hope that, let's not look ahead here. The Dodgers have to win this game, but it doesn't feel right that, Kershaw doesn't feel like you want him in there, right? We talked about before the game that there could be a problem. Now the Dodgers situation's a little bit sketchy here. Talking Murphy here, possibly. For Singaretti. Singaretti. I like saying that. Steam rolled in here a little bit on the under, and that's driven this total lower. I better update it, actually, because it's pretty much 8. It's an 8 everywhere right now, which I don't know. That sounds pretty okay, but I don't know which way you guys are going. So, and that price is pretty right as far as I'm showing a little bit higher at a couple spots actually on the Dodgers at this point. So I'm going to take Arizona. I know I've talked about every show how I love to bet the Dodgers, but I just can't do it at this price in a playoff game. I've got Gallen. I understand the road woes of Gallen. They were 8. I think I said it 8-11 with Gallen on the road, but I gotta like the way the offense has performed. Yeah, the offense can be up and down, and Bobby Miller, what will happen here in his first ever playoff start? I kind of trust Dodger pitchers a little bit, a lot. But I feel like I've got the more established pitcher with Gallen anyway. So I don't mind what you're saying. Look, these are the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. And, well, like I said, I was looking for an underdog to get on. So we're kind of on Arizona to win it all a little bit. Maybe we didn't even get the best price, but I just wanted to roll with the longest shot on the board, Major League, in the playoffs. Because why not? This is baseball, and getting $1.30 here or whatever. I'm going to be on Arizona here in this one. You look at some of the matchups. I tell you, there's really some interesting numbers here for some of the Dodgers against Gallen. Will Smith hit him well, but Max Muncy just 4 hits and 27 plate appearances. Freddie Freeman 3 hits and 15 plate appearances. So Mookie 5 hits and 21 plate appearances. And some of the Diamondbacks haven't had too much success here against Bobby Miller. Of course, his sample size is going to be a little bit smaller, but Corbin Carroll, Kettle Marte, no hits yet against Miller, and a handful of at-bats. And nobody's really touched him up too much. Alec Thomas has a couple of hits. But I'm taking Arizona here in this one. I can't pass up on a price like this. Playoff game. Hello to Mark Roper. Pleasure to have you here. Just feels like it's a playoff game. I mean, it's not like you're Dodgers are great. I get that. Give me Arizona today.